So what exactly is the future of the X-Men in the MCU? While we don't know the full details, and we're not going to know for quite a long time, we do now know that Wolverine is going to be one of the primary pushes going forward, so let's talk about this. You know, ever since this whole Disney Fox thing was announced, I've been saying Wolverine has to be a solo act. You have to have Wolverine have a, solo outing. Like, it doesn't make sense to not utilize that character as a standalone and really build up his brand, considering he is a brand. Now, at the same time, while I say that, it's all really thanks to Hugh Jackman, who's defined that role. And recently, during some interviews during the TCAs and Fox really getting to talk about their future when it came to TV and various other things, Hugh Jackman and Wolverine were obviously brought up with the whole looming acquisition. And while Laura Donner, or Schooner Dahmer, but yeah, long story, just Laura, let's go with that, while she was talking about specifically her involvement, which she's been involved with the original X-Men ever since the beginning, along with Kevin Feige. She actually picked Kevin Feige to help her out in those early days. She goes on and talks about how she believes Hugh Jackman is done. Like, he's 100% done, he's not coming back, and confirms that there's already been some thoughts in regards to Kevin Feige looking to the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, specifically with Wolverine, about doing standalone Wolverine movies, and she believes that's the route they're going, and that's really it. Realistically, you have to understand it has to be done this way. You bring in Hugh, you bring in the leftover everything from the X-Men, right? It wouldn't make sense. So that's kind of how it has to be handled. And she pretty much goes out there and talks about this idea of Hugh Jackman, how he's redefined it, how everything's going to go. But you just have to kind of look at history, right? Spider-Man. They could have easily tried to fit Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man in there, but they didn't want to. They wanted a fresh start and their own stamp and voice on who this character is. And that's what we ended up getting. So it's really no surprise that Wolverine is going to be a major focus for Marvel Studios going forward, because it just makes a lot of sense considering he makes a lot of money.